Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for supporting my channel. First, go ahead and join the family by subscribing. Click that bell notification so that you are notified every time I come out with new content. Okay, so let's get started. Today's video is going to be all about my beauty favorites for 2021 so far. So I know in 2020, the pandemic gave us many things, but it also gave us some amazing launches from the beauty community. So that is what today's video will cover, all of my faves for 2021. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in hearing more about, then just keep watching. Okay, just a quick note, everything that we're talking about in this video, I have on today as far as my look. And you can find a link in the description box below in case you do decide to purchase. Okay, so the first thing we have up is skin. And these are both going to be from the same company, which is Fresh. So the first one is going to be the Rose Hydration Daily Toner. You guys, this toner is so amazing. It has real rose petals in it. I've been looking at this for so long because Jackie Aina has raved about this toner for like some years now. And I was just like not trying to buy it, you know, with that price point. It is a very expensive toner. But I finally just took the plunge and got the small size just to try it out. And when I tell you, this stuff is so hydrating to the skin. Like, I am a skincare fiend. I have so many skin products, but I'm telling you, this is going to be my new ride or die as far as skin products. It is amazing and definitely worth the price point. So the next product is, like I said, also from Fresh, but these are the Sugar Lip Wonder Drops. And I don't know what is in this stuff, but when I tell you, if you have crusty dusties, you need to get this product, because what I do, you always want to start on clean lips. After you wash your face, you take the lip brush, which I have from Sephora, and I brush all the dead skin off of my lips that will lift with the brush. Whatever is not lifting, trust me, this will take care of. You put a small coat on your lips, and it just smooths everything out so beautifully, and it is a great exfoliator for the lips. So this is definitely going to be a fall winter upcoming must-have, but I use it year-round now. Definitely a banger. Okay, moving on to makeup. Now these concealers have been my holy grail like since they launched, honestly. Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I have not found a better concealer. I have tried NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've tried the Juvia's Place concealer. I've tried Bobbi Brown. I've tried so many concealers over the years. This gives me the best coverage. I like a thick concealer. I don't like it too watery. Of course, I don't want it too thick, but I don't like a watery concealer. These concealers are amazing. I use actually two colors. I use Maple, which is closer to my skin tone, and then I use Butterscotch to really give me a highlight. Again, look. You see that highlight? Born This Way Too Faced. Get on it. Get you some. Okay, so the next one is going to be bronzer. And y'all don't come for me in the comments, but as brown as I am, I take bronzing to the next level, honey. I use 3. Yes, ma'am, I do. And this Tantour by Huda Beauty is absolutely a new staple. I have tried quite a few liquid, not liquid, what do you call cream bronzers. And this is by far the best one. It is just the right amount of coverage where you can go a little sheer if you want to, or you can build it up. I don't spend a lot of time trying to buff this out if I go in with a really dark color. The color that I have here is medium. I think there is 1 or 2 more shades darker with different undertones. This particular shade is going to give you a nice, beautiful, warm undertone for deeper complexions. I like to start off with this And then I will come in, honey, with the NARS matte bronzer in Karimba is the shade that I have. And these go a lot deeper than the original bronzers, like Casino, Laguna, all that whole line that they've had out for years. These go a lot darker and deeper. So Karimba is very warm in undertone. Start off light because this thing had, I'm telling you, it covers. Okay, the payoff is tremendous. This is a phenomenal bronzer, worth every red. Like, I ain't even had this that long, and look, it's already like we're seriously putting a dent in the pan. Like, it's amazing. It is probably my favorite so far. Now after I apply that, I'm not finished. Yes, I go in even deeper toward like the hairline area, just so I can have like this gradient gradual effect, which is going to just give me this nice gradual highlight. Okay, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury. This one is quite pricey. I feel like it's not absolutely necessary. Like, I feel like my NARS is. I just go OD on the bronzer. It's probably, like I said, not necessary, but this one is deep 4 and it does go a little deeper than this. But because this is so warm, I actually do like to go over it again with this, because this kind of neutralizes the red undertones in this. Sometimes this red, it can really like look red. So I actually like finishing off my bronzer with these combined, just to give me the perfect tone. So yeah, okay, so now that we have bronzers out the way, let's get into these brows, honey. Let me tell you, I'll be doing videos on fragrances, on having my teeth done, and turkey, like stuff not related to makeup and beauty. And it never fails. In the comments, everyone's got questions about my brows. So let me tell you, I have a trifecta. This is a non-negotiable in brows for me now. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, but because of COVID and just lack of priorities, I have not gone back to my retouch. So when I get on camera, I have a lot going on with my brows as far as makeup. In addition to it being microbladed, I love to go in with this Benefit Brow Zings Pro palette. You guys, if you don't know Harush, she is an amazing celebrity makeup artist, and she also has a very popular YouTube channel. Go to her if you need great tutorials on how to do makeup, because she's really taught me a lot, and let me know what I need to do as far as getting a great look for film and TV. It's very, very different from just makeup that you would do for like a photo shoot or taking pictures. Now, this palette comes with wax and powder, and you need both for the perfect brow. I never knew that, but the wax is going to give something for that powder to grab onto, so my brows are not like moving all over the place anymore. I have tried like soap brow type products, but I always get like little flakes here and there and like a residue, and I could just never seem to find anything that worked great for me. But this wax keeps all the hairs in place. It gives it some depth, and it makes it your eyebrows just look more dimensional. So after I apply the wax, I go back in with like the second to darkest powder in the palette, this one here, and I just make sure everything is shaped up perfect. Step is the Anastasia brow pen. You guys, this is going, you have to go in very light with it, but this is going to give you some amazing hair stroke details. First, get this, I'm talking about, it's going to be so like wet and pigmented. I would suggest starting maybe on your hand, just to kind of let it dry down a little, this pen tip, and then you go and you just place individual hair strokes. Again, it's just going to provide so much beautiful dimension to your brow hairs. Now, the last step of this brow trifecta is going to be also from Anastasia. Anastasia is like the brow queen. We know that. That's how they got their start in blowing up in makeup. But this has made highlighting up under the brow, carving out the brow, if you will, so much easier. It is just a quick one step. So instead of, because this can get messy when you're trying to carve out a brow, you put a little bit too much on, then you having to do all this blending. Honey, with this one swipe, you literally draw your line up under your brow, and then you take a brush and then you just buff out the edge so that it's not a harsh line. It is such a time saver. So with all three of those, you're gonna come out with the perfect brow. Okay, so next up are my setting powders, and I have been hooked on Huda Beauty's Blondie. What is this? Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Blondie. I've been hooked on this for like ever since it launched. I mean, this is a gorgeous highlight color for me as far as setting my under eye area and any other place that I want to highlight. So I've highlighted here with the powder. I bake, you know, here up under my jawline, the chin. It's just a beautiful, beautiful powder, and it smells amazing. If you're not into scented powders, if you want this, I would get it and just kind of let it sit open so the fragrance can kind of release itself. But to me, it smells amazing. But I definitely understand if you don't want a fragrant powder, but definitely highly recommend this if you're looking for a good loose setting powder. So right now I am wearing the Patrick Ta palette, honey. Now that we are kind of stepping away from the bright, super done up colors, and we're getting more into that, you know, soft, glam, neutrals, the browns, like this palette, I like it because it kind of has everything you need in one palette. It's got beautiful shimmery toppers. It's got cream, it's got a cream base colors here. It's got both warm and neutral browns. Helps you with this beautiful bronzed, you know, brown eye in one palette, because I felt like when I would do that, I would have to use like multiple palettes to achieve a look like this. And now I just feel like I had kind of everything in one palette. It's a very high price point. So certainly if you have all these within multiple palettes, I would say you could pass on this one. But if you just want everything compact in one palette where you can get a beautiful bronzed brown neutral look, then this is definitely a great palette for that. The toppers are beautiful. They blend so well. Now the colors, they don't go too deep, definitely deep enough for me, but I feel like if you're a very, very deep skin tone, this is not going to work for you. I would recommend the Natasha Denona, I think it's the bronze palette. That is an amazing palette as well. So you may want to look at that one if you're looking for something that's kind of got everything in that one palette, but can be more suited for the deeper tones. Okay, next up is this Sephora MICROSMOOTH powder in mahogany. You guys, this is, I mean, I gotta stock up. This is such a great powder to finish off everything. Once you've, you know, bronzed up here, once you've highlighted here, you need a powder to bring everything together so that everything is blended, okay? And that is where this comes in. It's gonna get rid of any lines of demarcation and separation. You know, sometimes you put on a blush and you'll have a line there. Like, go over everything lightly with this powder and your makeup is going to look so flawless. And it's, of course, this is for a name brand, so it's a good price point, and just a good quality powder. I love this powder. Okay, next up are my blushes. It is hard to find a blush that gives the color payoff of NARS, honey. I am obsessed with their bronzer Savage. It's this beautiful, warm, like coppery colored blush, and it's also got a slight shimmer to it. So I wear this on work days because it saves me a step. I put this on and I do not have to highlight my face. So color payoff, highlights for you, gorgeous color on brown skin tone, probably any skin tone, but I'm just obsessed with this new. The other one is the Orgasm X. Now, we all love the Orgasm, but honestly, it's just not giving what it needs to give for the darker girls sometimes. And this one does. I'm actually wearing these two layered. I kind of started in the back with the Savage, and then closer toward my under eye area, I use the Orgasm X. So next are lips. When I tell you, I hope they never discontinue the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb in Honey Waffles. For me, this is just an effortless nude lip. I don't even have to line my lips. I just put it on. I put this on and it's just a perfect shade. So if I'm in a rush, if I don't feel like thinking too much about my lips, this is my go-to. Okay, to finish off the makeup, when I tell you I have found my holy grail setting spray, finally. I have tried everything. I've tried the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I've tried the Charlotte Tilbury, which is a very good one. If you have a matte look, that is a good setting spray. But this is my favorite because after everything is said and done, this gives you the best glow without making you look oily or greasy. Like sometimes I'll do my makeup and I'll forget this last step, and I'm just like, why? Like I have my highlighter on, but why don't I have that that glow, that certain something? And it is this. This is such a beautiful formula. Rare Beauty, Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist and Setting Spray. This one has a serum in it, so it's like skincare and a setting spray. But whatever it is they have in it, it gives you the perfect finish for just a healthy, natural glow. And I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, you guys. If you have not heard of the lash line from Rokiel Beauty. If you don't know who Rokiel is, let me educate you. That is Beyonce's head makeup artist, and he released a lash line that is by far the best lash line I have ever come across. The way my eyes are set up, I have them on now, by the way. The way my eyes are set up, I cannot take a heavy lash. I don't have small eyes, but I guess just the way my eyes are shaped, I cannot take a heavy lash. They just are too heavy. Like they just close my eyes. My eyes look smaller. They just look heavy. I was always a Lily Lash Girls because I love the mink quality. But these, I'm telling you, are superior. Right now, I have on the Auroras, and these are my favorite. Look at them. They're just so beautiful. They have the invisible band, so you don't even have to do like a really, thick liner or anything like that. And you can just get such a dramatic look, but you still giving those natural vibes. Like these lashes are just amazing. They don't feel heavy. I feel like I just have on mascara, like literally. And whereas any other lashes I've ever tried, like they just feel heavy. These are a good price point for the quality. Actually cheaper than Lily Lashes. They have synthetic versions of mink, and they also have real mink. But I'm telling you, every single lash set I get, and I just love it. The Roars are my favorite. But whenever he has a sale, whenever I feel like I'm getting low, I just stock up because it's an amazing lash brand. Please check out his lash line. Okay, last but not least are fragrances that I have been enjoying. My ride or die, DELINA, the original. I have a little decant of DELINA Exclusive, but when I tell you, honey, something about that rhubarb note that just like nothing smells like DELINA. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's got that beautiful powdery rose note and that rhubarb and lychee note. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gorgeous. This is by Parfums de Marly. Expensive. I think this is a little over 300, but when I tell you, ladies, this is catnip for men. Men love the scent of DELINA on a woman. So if you're looking for something that, you know, for a nice date night, or you got a new boo, this is it. This is the one. And to me, yes, blind buy worthy, because I'd never smelled DELINA before I got this. It was a blind buy, and when I tell you, I have no regrets. Definitely get your nose on it if you've not smelled it. Highly, highly recommend the fragrance. It lasts all day. It stays in your clothes 4 days. It is a beast mode projector, and it's just ultra feminine. You will love it. Definitely get your nose on it. Okay, and last but not least, you guys, I have been obsessed with this combination. For the last week, I have been layering Baccarat Rouge 540 by MFK, or Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and House of Sillage's CHEVAUX. Honey, this little 5 ml that I got from Scent Blend, it's done. It's almost done, and it probably will be done within the next couple days. I've already ordered the full size. It's en route because I can't get enough of these two smells together. Luxury niche lines, when I tell you, they are gorgeous alone, and when you pair them, honey, this scent pairs so well with so many other fragrances. It's gonna sweeten everything up, but I mean, this is just a lethal combination. You need to get your nose on both of these, try them paired. It's going to be phenomenal. Again, so that is Baccarat Rouge 540 by MFK and CHEVAUX by House of Sillages. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my list of favorites beauty 2021. I will probably be updating this list around Christmas. I'm pretty sure we'll see some nice launches between now and then. I love makeup and beauty so much, and I get so many questions in my comments or in my DMs about, you know, what lip are you wearing? What lashes do you have on? Like, I get a lot of comments about makeup, so I figure, hey, let me do a video about what I'm wearing. Again, everything mentioned, I will have links in the description box below. Let me know, what are your favorites for the year so far? Again, some amazing launches this year, okay, in 2020. But I just feel like, honey, my makeup game is on point lately, and is it because of all of these bangers that the beauty industry has been giving us? Okay, and that is our video for today. I am so happy that you spent a little time with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family, honey. And I will catch you on the next one.